The government on Tuesday laid bare the electoral and constitutional reforms it had pledged to bring to Parliament. Key in the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2015 are the change in name of the Electoral Commission to the Independent Electoral Commission, the increase in the retirement age of justices and judges to 70 and 75 respectively, and to provide for a member of Parliament to vacate his or her seat when the member ceases to be member of the political party. The bill also prescribes the procedure for the removal of members of the Independent Electoral Commission. Constitutional lawyer Kabumba Businji argues that the bill lacks in reform and is inward-looking.
It doesn't go far enough in terms of really reforming what needed to be reformed, especially in terms of the Electoral Commission, how it's set up, how it's composed, how the commissioners are selected and appointed, how they are removed, the qualifications of those people. So I think where it mattered, these proposals failed.
Kabumba further says the bill entrenches the agenda of the ruling party.
Where it matters, nothing has changed. The proposals, as I see them, really seek to improve the convenience of the NRM party, allowing, for instance, for crossing the floor.
Meanwhile, the executive director of the National NGO Forum, Richard Sewachirianga, described the bill as shallow and falling short of expectations.
It's a bit limited in its focus. Limited in the sense that if the only change we are making, for example, on the Electoral Commission is the name, or adding the acronym independent in front of it, I think that's a very limited reform.
Sewachirianga, who has been part of the coalition of the civil society and opposition parties pushing for the election and constitutional reforms, is now eyeing making their voices as Parliament debates the provision.
Our proposals to Parliament, so that when the debate on the bill happens, at least they are able to consider some of the issues that shall be raised.
A list of proposed reforms presented by the civil society to the Speaker of Parliament calls for a new independent and impartial electoral commission with selection of commissioners carried out by the Judicial Service Commission in public hearing, and a new clean and verifiable register of voters including Ugandans in the diaspora compiled by the new electoral commission. They also want the military withdrawn from the electoral process and establishment of mechanism to monitor and prevent raids for the funds from the central bank and ministries. They further demand that no new political offices should be created in the last term of the president, among others. For now, the big question remains whether the executive cede any ground and adopt deeper proposals suggested by the civil society and opposition. More research, NTV.